All right, guys, we'll do a little bit of a vlog style video here. It is, what time is it? It's almost 3 a.m. And I'm gonna go down to the basement and we're gonna pick out some Molicare pads and some fixation pads if I can find them. All right, let's roll. It's chilly down here. Okay, go for the light switches over here. Past the door. I couldn't put it here because there's a stud going right there. And I kind of had the idea that there'd be a dresser or a shelf here, so I didn't put it there. But anyways, so of course we got adult diapers we could wear, but I gotta burn up some of the other, like look how much crap I got, guys. This is ridiculous. It's just a mess. See, I keep buying, this is all the diapers from Mexico. I keep buying stuff and just not organizing it as fast as I should. Some PS2 games here. Check this out. Where's the Toy Story game? There it is. Just got this one on eBay. Brand new sealed. If you want me to make some videos on my PlayStation 2 stuff or other collectibles or CDs or... I have so much stuff. A lot of this stuff, most of this stuff in here is actually from when I was a teenager and a young adult. In my low to mid 20s. It's my old high school TV, one of them that I had when I was in high school. I know I'm talking fast. I got a lot to say in a little amount of time. So I already took one out. Actually, let's try the Molicare. I got this from a lady who I think was pretty sure was pregnant, had a baby, and I'm guessing she used these for postpartum. And I bought them from her for $10. And so we're gonna test the postpartum hospital pads tonight. We'll see, because apparently women experience bleeding and sometimes bladder leakage. I don't know if they full on pee in these pads on purpose, but I would imagine not, generally speaking. But tonight I'm going to be. And where are my underwears? This is the problem when you have so much junk. All right, so I did find my Care Incontinence fixation pants, but I'm not gonna open that one. I'm just gonna use some that I already had. Of course, these fixation pants aren't really meant for the most, like they're not the most durable. They kind of be meant to be used a couple times. You can see that they're kind of coming apart. Not that they're bad, they're kind of a disposable thing. Like they're not meant to be washed, they're meant to be used and thrown away. But so I've got my fixation pants and the pad. We will go upstairs now. I don't think I need anything else down here. I'm gonna have to come down and use the microwave. I'm gonna make some popcorn before bed, because our oven is broken upstairs. That was a whole other thing. So much going on in this house. We had gotten a fancy oven when we built the place, and it's been nothing but trouble since we got the thing. Tried to fix it, but I don't want to get into the whole story, but I took the panel off, took the panel apart, fixed what I thought needed to be fixed. It did work perfectly for about a day. The second day it started giving me trouble, and like at the end of the second day it didn't work at all again. So it's about a year and a half ago I quoted the price, got the price on a new panel assembly. It's all one piece. It was $1,500 and something bucks. Now it's almost $2,000. Of course, the price of everything goes up. 3 things I'm sure of in life: taxes, death, and the price of everything goes up, never goes down. Every time I turn around, someone's saying, oh, the price of this went up at the grocery store, the price of that went up. I can see it for myself. The property taxes go up for this house. Insurance goes up. That's why you can't save anything. Putting your money into savings, fantastic, but you're gonna lose it all. Only way to make money, not to make money, but the only way to do very, very well in retirement, start a business. Hopefully the business doesn't fail, in my opinion. But not everyone's willing to take that risk. It's also a big gamble. So I'm not going to film myself wearing these because I don't want to get in trouble with YT YouTube. But I'll wear them overnight and I'll take them off in the morning, show you what they look like just for the heck of it. And we'll see how they held up. And the other thing about these is the fixation pants, they're not going to be the most secure, especially for a man where your hardware is up front of your body. Not so bad for women because their hardware, if you can call it that, is down below. But when you're pointing kind of, and I point down by the way, but when you're peeing from the front, especially with something like fixation pants or even pull-ups that are generally looser fitting, you're very prone to get leaks. So I mean, if you're lucky enough to wake up, you almost gotta like, pull them up on the front and pee into them. Whereas I feel like if you're a woman, as long as they're relatively snug against your body, you could just go and it would be fine. But all the more reason that you see women mostly wearing these. For a guy, and there's a Rascal's diaper, but for a guy, you almost have to always have a full on tape on plastic back diaper with the most secure fit possible because, your Johnson can be basically pointing any direction. Try to keep it pointed down, but anything can happen. So, if you're a guy that potentially the front of your diaper just fills up more than it should and not in the center where you would like it to, but the only way I can really get the back of my diaper to fill up to make use of most of the padding is if I'm laying on my back. And that's just the reality of being a dude. But anyways, we'll see what it looks like in the morning. Good night, guys. All right, it is the next morning now, and let's see how this postpartum pad held up. So here's the fixation pants right here, the Care fixation pants. I was supposed to do an interview actually with the Care company, but I never heard back from her. She sent me an email. I think it was the owner, but I don't know. I don't know what happened. I said I would do it, but never heard back. Anyways, that's the postpartum pad. It actually held a lot. Postpartum pads are actually pretty absorbent. This is the Molly Care Premium Form Super Plus. And it didn't even use all the padding in the front. Like, I kept peeing and peeing in it. It did pretty good. And you guys, if you know me, you know I love disposable products. I really couldn't be bothered too much with cloth backed. Having to wash it every day, I just don't have the time for that. So yeah, that's that.